Hey everybody, Taps here, Comfort One Air Conditioning. Let's talk about a question I get asked more than anything else. How much is this going to cost me? I get it. Nobody likes surprises when it comes to repair bills, especially here in Arizona, where air conditioning isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. So today, I'm going to break down exactly what AC repair costs, why prices vary, and more importantly, how to make sure you're getting a fair deal. Let's dive into this. Here's the honest truth. AC repairs can cost anywhere from $100 to over $5,000 dependent on a system. Most repairs fall between that $150 and $650 range, but the final cost is dependent on what is actually wrong with your system. Living here in Scottsdale, I've seen repair costs range from $175 to $5,000 depending on the specific problem. So, what makes the difference? The complexity of the repair. A simple run capacitor swap out is going to be far less expensive than a full compressor replacement. The older the system can often lead to harder to find parts and more repairs. When you call, emergency repairs in the middle of summer, those are going to cost you more than a scheduled spring service call. When you call, emergency repairs on the weekend and after hours are going to cost you more than your normal operating hours. The key to understanding what you're paying for. Let me walk you through the most common AC repairs and what they typically cost. Refrigerant leak repairs. This is one of the most expensive repairs on your system, typically ranging between $225 and upwards of $5,000 if you have to replace an entire coil. The average is around $800. But here's the thing, once we fix that leak, we still have to recharge that system with Freon. That adds, on average, another $3,000 to $2,000 to your system, dependent on size. If you have an older system that requires R22 refrigerant, we often recommend that you replace that entire system, given that that Freon has been phased out years ago. Capacitor replacement. This is usually the more affordable repair, generally running from $150 to upwards of $500. The capacitor is what gives that electrical boost to your compressor or motors to get them running. When it fails, your system will not run. But fortunately, this is a relatively quick fix. Thermostat replacement. A new thermostat can cost anywhere from $200 to upwards of $2,000. Basic thermostats, such as a programmable, are on the lower end. Your newer smart thermostats are the ones that range on the higher end. But on average, a smart thermostat will range between that $500 and $1,000 range installed. But honestly, those smart thermostats often will save you money on your energy bill and will pay themselves off over time. Condenser fan motor replacement. This typically runs between $600 and $1,500. Your condenser fan motor is what helps release the heat from your system when in cooling mode. When it fails, your AC will not operate. Evaporator coil replacement. As I spoke above, this is one of the bigger repairs, usually costing anywhere from $1,200 to upwards of $3,000. The evaporator coil is inside your indoor unit, and accessing it requires taking apart your entire system. This is why the labor costs are higher on this repair. Before we even get to the repair, there's a service call fee. Most companies charge between $75 and $200 just to come out and diagnose an AC problem. The average is about $138. This fee covers the technician's time, mileage to your home, and the diagnostic work to figure out what is wrong with your AC system. Now, some companies will apply that service fee into the cost of the repair, others won't. I always ask up front, labor cost. Most AC technicians charge between $75 and $200 an hour. And here's something to watch. Labor goes up in the summer because demand is high. So if you schedule your maintenance or repairs in the spring, you usually pay less. One more thing, watch out for companies that charge diagnostic fees on top of their service fees. At Comfort One, we give you transparent upfront pricing so you know exactly what you're paying for. No surprises. Here's some smart money moves in regards to your AC system. I'll share some ways for you to save money on AC repairs. Number one, preventative maintenance. These regular tune-ups generally cost between $90 and $165. With preventative maintenance checkups, we're able to find those small problems before they become an expensive repair. We see this time and time again. Homeowners who invest in maintenance spend way less in repairs over the life of their HVAC system. Number 2, know when to replace instead of repairing. If your AC is 10 to 15 years old and you're facing a repair that's over $1,500, it may be time to consider replacement. Newer systems are more efficient, which in turn lowers your monthly power bills. Plus, if your system uses R22, it may be near impossible to get refrigerant to fix that system. And if it is, it's very expensive. Number 3, watch out for red flags in pricing. If a company will not give you a written estimate or they pressure you to make a decision on the spot, walk away. At Comfort One, our technicians are not commission-based. They're never going to push you into that repair if you don't need it. We're going to give you all the information and answer your questions and let you make a decision which is best for your home and your budget at that time. So there you have it, a breakdown of some of our most common repairs and the actual cost, and how to make those smart decisions on repairs for your AC system. Remember now, most repairs will fall between that $150 and $1,000 mark, but exact problems depend on system age and when you need the work done. If you're dealing with an AC issue right now, please give us a call. That's the Comfort One way. Family owned, serving North Scottsdale homeowners with honesty and transparency. Thanks for watching and stay cool out there. This is Taps with Comfort One Air Conditioning. We're here for you.